BTech AI/ML student, and I'm starting my new channel Neural Code, where I'm starting my first series of Python programming course. So here we are with the first lecture. In this lecture, we will introduce you to the Python, what it is, what is the past of this language, and what is the current scenario, and how you can write code in Python, all the things related to Python basics. So we are starting with our first lecture. So this is the roadmap of this course and we have designed it for the beginners, the students who want to learn Python, the person who want to learn Python for the first time, they can completely enroll into this course and start learning with us. So today we are covering introduction of Python and we will set up our Python interpreter and all the things. And then we will learn variables, data types, operators, conditions and loops, functions, collections, and then we will head to file handling. Then we will learn OOPS and make some projects related to Python. First of all, I would like to start from what is programming. Programming is the process of giving instructions to the computer to perform specific tasks. Firstly, there we think some idea what we need to do. Then we convert that idea into code. After converting that into code, the code is run on a computer and it gives some output. Basically, this is the concept of programming. Now, what is Python? Python. Python is nothing but a programming language. It is currently world's most popular, most famous programming language. It is known for its readability, simplicity, user-friendly syntax, and very clean code. And it is the powerful language which you can use in today's world. It was created in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. It is open source, free and cross-platform language. As I have discussed earlier, it is very much beginner-friendly language. English-like syntax and clean code. Nowadays, it is in high demand because of AI. In AI, it is used very much to create AI models, LLMs, and all other related things. We will not go deeply into that field. So one question always arises, why to learn this thing? Similarly, here also, why to learn Python? There are various things which helps us to know why should we learn Python. Python consistently ranks as the most wanted, most used programming language in global developer surveys. Here it is by the right choice for beginners and professionals alike. Basically, it has simple syntax. The person can read it like English. Ideal, it is very much ideal for beginners. Beginners can learn it easily. It has huge community of developers. It is basically used in data science, known for its libraries like Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib. It is very powerful language for AI and machine learning. It is used to train models very easily. It is also used in automation to run some repetitive tasks. And obviously, it offers high salary jobs. Thousands of libraries and free-built tools are there which you can import into your code and use them to do some specific tasks according to your needs. So this is all. Why should we learn Python? Moving ahead, what are the applications of Python? If you have done the use cases why to learn Python, and then there is no need of applications of Python, I think. You already know it is used in AI, ML, data science, web development, automation, also used in cybersecurity in some aspects, and it is used in game development as well in the for writing the code in the backend. It is also used in desktop applications for the backend code and as well as in cloud computing. We will not go much into these all. We'll start with the basics first. If you know the basics, you can go much deeper into the advanced part. Now, what are the top companies that are using Python? All the famous companies like Google, Netflix, Instagram, Spotify, Dropbox, NASA, OpenAI, Reddit, Pinterest, and all other companies, Microsoft as well. They are all using Python. So let's move ahead. So let's start with installing Python. So we will exit from the PPT. So let me show you how to install Python. It is very simple and you can do ChatGPT or whatever and get to know how to install Python. But I will tell you a simple way. You need to write Python install, then press enter and go to the first link where it is written download Python. You don't need to go with the download Python install manager. Simply go with the standalone installer. Python 3 point something, some version will be there. Click there. The installer will start downloading. It will take around 1 minute to finish. When it will finish, I will let you know how to install it. So we have finished downloading the Python installer. Simply we will double click here to open it. I have already installed it, but still I'm doing it again to show you how to do it in a good way. So first of all, this pop-up will come. You need to click check this box, add Python ext to the path. So it will be added to the environmental path variables. So you can access it anywhere. Then go with the install now button. It will take some time and you don't need to do anything after that. Simply wait for the installation. So here you can see the setup was successful. It is written over here. You can close this window now. Go to your Windows button. Now right here, terminal, press enter. The PowerShell window will open. Now you need to write Python space dash dash version and press enter. If you will able to see this Python 3 point version name, something is written over here. It means the Python installer has successfully installed it. If you don't see it, you need to the reinstall the Python or you can restart your system. So this is all about the installation part. So next thing you need to install is the interface where you have to write the code. I personally use VS Code for this purpose. You can also use VS Code. You can use other softwares as well, but my favorite is VS Code, so we will go with this. Click on the first link. If you have Mac, Linux, or whatever, you can download it according to your system. I am having Windows, so I am going with the Windows 1. I will go with this button directly. You want to download some files according to your needs, so you can go with that. But I will go with the simple this button. Click here. It will download it directly. So the download is has started. I have cancelled this because I already have VS Code. I will simply go to my file manager. Then I will create one new folder here with Control Shift 10. I will name it lecture 01 and start with it. Press enter. After installing VS Code, you can press Shift and right click. You can see here open with code option. Click here. After clicking, VS Code will open up in this folder. So here is your VS Code window. You can close this welcome screen and there is AI agent option as well. You can close this because we will not be using it for the basics. You can log in as well as my GitHub is logged in here. You can do explore the other features. I'm not going to explain all the things. I have installed one theme that I can show you in the extensions options. My theme name is where it is. First of all, I have installed Aura theme. You don't need to install C, C++, it is for other purpose. You can install GitHub Codespaces and then I have installed material icon theme. I have installed Prettier code formatter. So you need to install Python, this extension from Microsoft. After that, you can install Pylance as well, Python debugger as well, and Python environments as well. Install these four extensions to use Python in VS Code. So after installing the extensions, you can close this window, come here, create a new file. You can name it anything like we will say first underscore program. And you need after naming it, you need to press .py to give it Python file extension. So the extension of the Python files are .py. Then press enter, your file will be created. So for simple like hello world program, what you need to write is you need to simply write print bracket after opening bracket round brackets. You need to press here. The AI is already showcasing me what to do, but I will do it myself. Or you can press tab over here also. Press tab, but AI is showing that will be written. Or the second option is you can write it yourself by pressing the shift double quotes, write hello world. Okay, then double quotes again, and you have written it. To run this code, simply you need to do is go to run and start debugging. Select Python debugger if it is not there. After that, select Python file. Simply it will run. So it has printed hello world here. So we have successfully written our first program, our first code. So we will start with the basics now here. Let me explain here. So print, what is print? Print is nothing but a function. So print is a function. Print, Print, print and brackets. This is a function. Whatever we will write here, if there is some variable is there, so we do not need to put double quotes. We can exclude that. So if there is some string like this, we have written hello world, a message is there, and we want that to exactly print that message. So then we will use print bracket, then double quotes. Our message we will write here, double quotes, bracket. We do not use semicolon in Python. It is used in C++, C, Java, and other languages, but it is not mandatory or we are not using it in Python. So what print is doing here is printing exactly this thing. Whatever we will write in the double quotes, it will print exactly. Or if there is some variable or anything is there, any calculation we need to do, we will write print that variable name and done. Bracket closes. So it will print the value of that variable. We will use and see this later also, but I am just giving a overview as it is the first lecture. So in the first lecture, we will give the overview of the things and we will see it in detail in the next follow-up lectures. Okay. So we've done this. So moving ahead, we will take help from the great channel Code with Harry. He has offered this handbook. You can download it from codewithharry.com. And we have done what is programming, what is Python, features, and we have installed it. As I have told you, it is just like a game, you can install it very easily. After that, we have printed Hello World also. Now we will learn what are modules, what is pip, and what are the types of modules. And then we will use Python directly from terminal. We will use Python as a calculator by typing Python in the terminal. We will see this later. Now, what are modules? Module is a file containing code written by somebody else, which can be imported and used in our programs. So, module is means simply a package. Package means so. I will open notes to explain. Module means a predefined package or program. See, someone has written something in this container. Say, this is some program. Somebody has written something here. Let's say it is like, say, starter starter dot py. Okay, let's say somebody has written like this. Name of the file is this, and the code is something written here. I need to use into my code. Okay, so what I will do is I will simply write import what will the name that I will write here. So that code will be so this code will be imported here. How? I have written the keyword import. Import means to include something into a code that is already existing or that has already been created by somebody else and that is already there in the Python module or Python whole package. Okay, so when we are writing import, we are including that code into our file, into our code. So we can use all functions or anything, any other things defined here. We can use it here. We can simply write the function name and use it here, or we can use by other method as well. Okay, so this is all about module. Module simply means a program that has already been defined by somebody else, already been created by somebody else, and that you can use into your own program. So let's move ahead to what is pip. So we'll come here. Okay, so we will see. We can simply move ahead. Now moving ahead, we have done module. Okay, module is a file containing code written by somebody else which can be imported and used in our programs. I have explained it with very good example as well. So next thing is pip. What is pip? Pip is the package manager for Python. It is package manager for Python. Basically, it manages all the packages, all the modules. Module and package are the same thing. So module is equal to package. Okay, they are the same things. Okay, you can use pip to install external modules on your system. So pip is used to install external modules that are not available by default. You need to install it into your system and then you can use it by importing into your code. Okay, like there's a module called Flask. You can simply install it by using pip command. In your terminal or command prompt or anything, you need to write pip, then install, then Flask. It will automatically install all the code, all the libraries of this module. Okay, so now we need to learn what are the various types of modules. There are two types of modules in Python. First, built-in modules, and second is external modules. Built-in modules are pre-installed in Python. By default, it is already present into it. So you can directly use it by importing into your system. You just need to write in your code import keyword as I have told you earlier, then package name or module name, nothing else. You can simply use its functions or anything into your code. But for this external modules, you need to install using pip as it is mentioned here. So you need to write this statement first, then go to your code, then write import, then after writing import, you need to write flask like this. And then you can use the functions of this. Let's say function one. So this is a function. uh, So don't go on to the writing, just understand the concept. Okay. So we will use import flask, then function one, and we can use whatever the use case of that. Okay. So this is all about modules, all about pip, all about comments. These are the basic things that you need to understand to start with the Python. Okay. So examples of built-in modules are OS or random. The built-in modules that are OS and random. We will use this later on in our projects or the questions which we will be doing later on. So you don't need to be worrying about this. We will discuss it later. And examples of external modules are TensorFlow, Flask, all the things, NumPy, Pandas. So now our task is to use Python as a calculator directly from the terminal. How we will do that? Let me show you. Simply we will open our terminal. After opening the terminal, we will write Python. Press enter. So we are into our Python REPL. So what is REPL? REPL means read, evaluate, print loop. So it is a loop. It is not a file or anything, not a Python file. REPL is read, evaluate. It will read the statement, it will evaluate the statement, it will print it, and this all runs in a loop. Okay, so we will see what is REPL. We'll open CMD or terminal, whatever you want to run. Press Windows plus R, run run terminal will open. You need to type your CMD, press enter or OK. Your CMD will open. You need to write a Python. After writing Python, you need to press enter here. Then you will enter into the wrapper, read, evaluate, print, loop, wrapper. Okay. So whatever statement we want to write, we want to do calculations like 7 into 8. Press enter, it will print out 56. 1 plus 5. 1 plus 8 maybe. Then we will press enter. It will print 9. It will do the basic calculations and work as a calculator. You can write single statement of Python. Okay. So like we are printing like we will print. Then here double quotes current. Like this we will write a print statement, press enter, it will print that message or whatever it is. You can do like this also, like 7 multiply whatever number it is. You can do this also. So this is rapid. Basically, it runs the basically it runs the one line of the code. You cannot write like this print, then something here, directly close this, press enter and write the another line. If you press enter here, it will print the exact that statement or execute that statement. It will not be able. You are not. You will not be able to write another line here. So it is just to learn things. You can try it when you are in learning phase, but in production it is never used. Okay, so we will close this. So let's go ahead and see what comments are in detail. So basically, comments are used to write something which programmer does not want to execute. It means that like it is a line of code which we don't want to execute, which we don't want that compiler should able to see or run it. Okay, like we have written something like print. Okay, print. Then something we have written here, double quotes and bracket close. We want compiler should run this line only. We don't want it should also run this. Some comment is there. So we don't want this part to run. We don't want it. Okay. So this part is known as comment. Okay. So this is what it is. Basically, comments are of two types. Okay. Comments are of two types. Basically, comments are of two types in Python: single line comment and multi line comment. But the single line comments, we have seen this before. It begins with hash symbol. Okay. And after that, we need to write what we want to comment down or whatever it is. After that, there are multi line comments. It is used for documentation comments like for full document, we need to comment down the things or anything. It begins with triple double quotes, and ends with triple double quote. Whatever you line in between, whatever you write in